How's it going, all you beautiful people? My name is Season Dragon, and welcome back to more Azur Lane. Today is a very, very special day. Today marks... Let me look through this a little bit. Today marks the beginning of a new event, Dreamwaker's Butterfly. And with that, new missions and several new ships. But before we get into all that, sorry, just had a couple of things here. I'll just get a couple of things sorted out right now because there's a lot I haven't done yet. I have been very professionally leading you on these past couple of days. This will be a very long episode, so I advise you strap yourselves in. I have to show off several things today. I am being a bit quieter today, for two reasons. One, because it's a very serious episode. Two, because my mother is asleep in the other room and she would kill me if I woke her accidentally. I have done it before, and you saw that on stream. Anyway, in terms of things I've been waiting to show you for a very long time. I will give you all... Actually, one more thing first. Sorry. To swap you out for Soryu and Hiryu, I've got them mostly decked out with equipment. And does Rodney still have her equipment, or did I accidentally give it to Arizona? Still has her equipment. And Renown. Yeah. Anyway, how long have I been going for already? 2 minutes. It's time to move on to 3-4, counterattack. They've sunk 3 enemy carriers. Victory is close, but Hiryu is going for her final counterattack. Defeat flagship, defeat 12 escort fleets, and then defeat everything. Let's go. Swap us around to circular defense on both fleets. Now let's test out our new siblings, shall we? Level 32, same level as the two of them. This should be a good test, for sure. So let's get into this, shall we? Also, new load screens come with a new update. These are really pretty. Also, I don't even heard that, but it was a very angry ship. We have a very angry carrier now. Fire. Perfect shot. There's bombing ship coming in, and there we go. Perfect. Of course Rodney gets MVP again. And let's bring Old Reliable into battle. This fleet will probably be the one to take on the boss because we have San Diego and her anti-air capabilities. She's more than capable of just going in and messing up the enemies a fair bit. And for this chapter, you really need anti-air. First time I played this, I was getting like 2 new carriers in my fleet. I didn't really have very good air superiority, and I just got crashed endlessly. It was painful. But now I think that at least Taiho should be enough to even the score. Shoho's air superiority is the best. She's really just here for her really nice buffs. And by buffs, I mean healing. Don't tell her, though. She might get a little bit upset. It might turn out that you guys like this voice a little bit more. I sound more like an ASMR podcast presenter type guy. Shut up, you. Also, it sounds like a crappy Batman impression sometimes. Yep. That's kind of crap to say that movie, but that was kind of funny. Man, Rodney's gun charges up really fast. They just found a really good gun for her. Does really good damage, charges up fast. Ah, made our stand. Perfect for this. Fired that because I was running away from torpedoes, but hey, I got a good shot in. As I said, this will be a long episode, so do strap in. There's the boss right there, but there's 4 more fleets I need to take down. One of these days, he's gonna get hit by a 3%, just be absolutely furious. Ooh, Iron Blood. I like how I haven't been broken Indianapolis because they said she'll be replaced pretty soon, but I still haven't replaced her. It's been a fair bit. I'll replace her eventually, I swear. It's just a matter of like if I ever get anything good to do that. Heck. Fire. Of course, you can get the radar scan off, so you shouldn't get any damage. There we go. Perfect. And most of us are getting level ups. To our battles with this fleet, I'll just handle the smaller fleets, then have my main fleet handle that small fleet, refill, and get the boss. It's kind of funny. After all the waiting around I've been doing, 3-4 won't really be the focus of today's episode. Which is kind of amusing. I'm taking a lot of damage, but there's 2 more battles left, so we should be able to get through this in one piece. Rather, Indianapolis to take a lot of damage. I need a better frontliner. I've been told to, like, swap in Portland retrofits along with Helena retrofit. I mean, I know Helena's retrofit is pretty good. I've broken some of the lower rarity ships, like Shoho and Hammond. Since they're a lot weaker, but also a lot easier to retrofit, it'll probably focus on Javelin and Helena. But unfortunately I can't because my older sister Rage has all its classes, and a lot of my schedule is kind of dictated by her classes. I mean, it does happen when you share a room with somebody, and this house is really small, so I don't have too many options. I'm not exactly complaining about it. Friday's always been a good day for me to stream. It's just that every event in the game comes out on Thursdays. Oh well, if I get either my own place or her schooling takes a break, I can stream on I can stream pretty much every day I wanted to. Okay, I'm just going for 9 minutes. I'm gonna refuel over here, so I'll still... And then I'll have that boosted firepower when I go in to tackle the boss. Oh jeez, hello Taiho. I have done 3-4 more than pretty much any other stage in the world because of farming. I'll explain this in a second. Just let me get through this in one piece. There's 2 more bonds. One more. Down. Darn it. But this stage is the only stage in the game that can drop a Kage and Kaga from the boss node. From the boss node. They have some of the lowest drop rates in the game at 0.5. 5%. They are so rare and so hard to get that people have nicknamed the staves the Fox Mines for the sheer agony it puts onto people playing it. I have played Fox Mines probably 100 times on the main account, and I have not gotten a Kage and Kage yet. I will be streaming the Fox Mines tomorrow in an attempt to get them. Jeez, there's a lot more than I thought. My usual strategy won't work here, apparently I'm being pushed back way too much. So, the first character edition and my sister have already... But I can't let it end like this. All squadrons attack! I'll show you what the second carrier division is made of. This is our final counterattack. If you just focus down the bosses, you can get them relatively quickly, but otherwise, no. You need to beat it 3 times to clear it entirely. I have been saving cubes just for all this, as you can see. As well as coins, just for this. I am going to throw everything I can at these summons to see what I can get. I didn't mean to just do that. 8 freaking builds. Let's do this, shall we? Finish all. Bunch of my quick finishers down the drain. Number 1, Kent. Number 2, Berlin. Number 3, Hermes. Number 4, Unicorn. Number 5, Hermes. Number 6, Nightwing. Number 7, Ranger. And number 8, Kent. Well, that's just how luck goes, isn't it? Darn it. Darn it. Darn it. Darn it. Curses. That's one of my biggest summons ever. Ah, frick. Well, you know what they say, you win some, you lose some. I'm alright, just a little bit frustrated. I was kind of hoping to get Shinado today and just impress everybody. Rats. Oh well, as I said, things happen. You win some, you lose some. Luck giveth, luck taketh away. Well, I guess I can leave content for the stream tomorrow. Good, decent relationship with 3-4. I've cleared it many, many times. I've actually enjoyed it quite a bit, I suppose. On my second fleet, I was actually going to place Rodney with Arizona so that I can have a healer on that fleet as well. I mean, Rodney over here, I'm not sure if she's like outright stronger than Renown, but I'll have to check. Also said, tomorrow I will be streaming this for the Fox Mines, as well as a little bit of the events. It's just really depends on, hopefully I don't crap out.
賢明そうな指揮
Hi,
官
Cole.
ですね。
I will eventually talk about you because you're actually way more than just a common. Well, in terms of stats, not really, but in terms of what you can do. Never overlook a common ship, even if they have incredibly low stats, because they may have something you just don't realize yet. That was kind of me with Cole and the other two of her being Cole's Road and Cole's Bed. And I do kind of like them. I like their designs all, but I'm just saying, well, they're more than just simple things to be written off if you're trying to. I'm just gonna say it. Those freaking shipyard things have been a million XP. Low rarity ships like that will save you so much. Silence. Once again, stealing MP from Taiho. That's always fun to me. Given that skill that is activated, she was definitely gonna wipe out the rest of the enemies. And now this fleet is a clear path to the boss. I just want to see who performs better against her. I do kind of like Kiryu's skill quote. I will go into it eventually, but it's just kind of the thing of trying to think of something badass to say, but then just, oh, screw it. Because I feel. I needed that damage, and I got that damage. That's an awkward quote, given that we're fighting here as well. Oh, this fleet's actually faring better than my normal fleet, I think. Hey, maybe this is the boss killers. Well, it's because I got radar scan buffed. Hear you right off the bat. Perfect. Nice work, hear you. Very nice work. I've got any, got any of these. Yeah, another quick finisher to make up for all of those I just freaking burned through. It's hilarious, actually. Okay, I've been going for 18 minutes. As I said, it's going to be a long one, because I'm going to beat 3-4, then do part of the event. Now, I kind of like the idea of my secondary fleet taking on the boss a little bit more, because of Helena, so I'm just going to let them wrap this up. Also, tomorrow will hopefully be a longer stream than last time. I still feel really bad for just giving up at the end of last Friday. I was just really tired that day, and I hadn't had the best morning, so I was just out of it. But hey, tomorrow I'm going to make something like a cup of hot chocolate. It will be coffee, but I am absolutely not a coffee guy. And our coffee is not my thing. Neither is tea. I've always been a cocoa guy. Just in and out cocoa. It will be so weird when I eventually change around my fleet, because I've gotten like that start battle thing so ingrained in my brain from like all three of these ships. So it's just hilarious to not hear it. Back and forth a little bit. Going a little bit more. Come on, keep up the pressure, keep up the pressure, keep up the pressure. Yeah, there we go.
はて、うちの時間やな。
Ah, well, whatever. As I said, it's kind of funny that I'm finally doing this after leading everyone on for like 3 days, and it's not even the main focus of the fucking episode. Ah, crap. Oh boy. I didn't just swear there. Ah, dang. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, it just slipped out. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I wish I knew enough editing to beat that out. Oh my god. I want to give my content general audience, and I was not. Oh, darn it.
幸せそうに言っちゃって。
Sorry.
この程度じゃ足りないわ。もっと、もっとだ。
Oh my god, I'm so sorry.
この勝利を指揮官様に。
Anyway, focus, let's get the boss. This is my last attempt at 3-4 until tomorrow. After this, let's do a few event maps and then maybe one more summon and then I'll call it a day.
話が長。隊長？ チャベリンの活躍見てくださいね。
There's a lot of big hits.
敵に情けをかける必要がありませんね。私の番。
That bras can hit you.
姉様の客船日は天下無双よ。
I beg your pardon, but
イノシが超。活躍見てくださいね。SG 力を貸して。
perfect timing for a radar scan, Helena.
チャベリンの活躍見てくださいね。
Come on, finish her off. Nah, might as well do a freaking television. I'll put every last ounce of my remaining strength into this single attack. Ah! Yorktown! At least, I was able to slightly solve the situation. For their sake, I can die without any regrets. Why are you two crying at a time like this? Just one decisive battle. Soon, the whole world will remember her names. They will become legendary warships, and soon people will see the greatest generations. And soon, the world will end as well. Humanity will understand each other better than, and claim to seize together. And for us, who were born to realize their ideals, this is the fitting end. No, I won't accept this! It's like, it's about time for us to part ways. Watching the two of you grow from immature children into the ace of the nation has been my pride and joy. I entrust my dear friends to you. Take me with you and spread the spirit of freedom throughout this world. I'm sure you two will be able to do it, my beloved sisters. Once again, so many souls are disgracing. You saw it too? This dazzling brilliance. This form of evolution. How beautiful. How sad. It is time then to move our plan forward as well. That is a reference to the finale of the Battle of Midway, where the Hiryu, gravely wounded, was able to send out one last strike to sink the Yorktown. At least not making it a total defeat for the Japanese Navy. Even though it was their biggest, it was one of their biggest defeats in all of history. Having massive naval superiority, but still being wiped clean. I don't have submarines yet. Well, not good submarines yet. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up.
いい子18着任した。
I hate this show. Why are they giving us tutorials after such a moment? I have better summary. What are you doing? Did the game just lock up? I think the game just decided to lock up, so I'll have to stop recording and restart it, so I'll be back in a minute. We're back. Sorry about that, the recording. The game decided to lock up for some reason. But let's make an actual submarine fleet. U-73. U-556. And I-26. And I don't know if I started the recording before this, but I actually got 2 more cubes. Let's go on the event. 4.5 hours. Quick finisher, and... My, illustrious. Hello. That's quite impressive. Let's beat 4-1, or 3-4, sorry. And now, how long have I been going? 26 minutes. Wow. Well, I said I was going to do the event today, so let's get to this, shall we? The Dreamwaker sees the light of the dawning ceremony. Crimson-dyed intrigue, otherworldly explosions, the House of Faith, sundered by a charred blade. The Dreamwaker sees her valiant comrades, stemming back the tides of chaos to complete the ceremony. At last, drifting within the vast sea between worlds, the Dreamwaker stirs. Dreamwaker's butterfly. How has this one watched the world from a distance? Only now given the opportunity to touch it, but diffused are the expectations of mankind, and frail is the crystallization of their beliefs. Such a thing should never have come to pass. Has the trajectory of fate been thrown into disarray, or is this its true alignment? But alas, these things are no longer important. What matters is not this one's body, rather the future of the Sakura Empire. In this world, the great fox's tree withers, the diadem burns, and the crimson shadow heralds the coming of destruction, and the realm of dreams cracks before the harbinger of crimson and black. What this one sees its finality, the sight of a number of fates yet to come. But even the powers should at least try to save what is important to them. Even if the tides of calamity cannot be averted, should this one combine visions of these true infinite powers, no matter how small, how ephemeral, how fleeting a sliver of a dream may be. If they are solely pieced together, then surely... TS1, Dreamwaker's butterfly. Shinano awakens in the diadem of life. She sets sail so that she may awaken that dream into reality. Actually, before I do this, there's something else I'm gonna do. Going to go into this fleet, swap out Rodney with Arizona. Because this event is lower level and I can finally get some levels in Arizona. I'll swap over here and I'll make a cut. I have returned. Well, let's get into this, shall we? I would like to use the second fleet instead, so I can show off Arizona a moment. Ah, Dial of Light. No, I can't approve of this plan. This was made by the leadership. And besides, even Lady Shinano was opposed to it. Indeed. Now that this one is awakened, it is only natural to attend to the affairs of the environment. Here's the issue. Lady Shinano just woke up from a deep slumber and isn't fully aware of everything that's happening in the outside world. Her hardly set sail this day, while leaving us devoted retainers behind on the island, is simply incomprehensible. This one has soon focused his thoughts on the internal affairs of the Sakura Empire. Besides, didn't the leadership specifically dispatch a fleet to escort Lady Shinano? I think you're worrying too much. She is the leader of the fleet, despite her rather strong will. Rest assured that her strength is first class. But forget it, I made up my mind. This time I'll accompany Lady Shinano. What? I'll have to request permission for a deployment formation. I don't think there's gonna be enough time for that. Relation grants your blessing to the next person call this later. Sure, there won't be an issue with that. If you insist, this one shall accept your offer. Thank you, Lady Shinano. Lady Shinano, you must not be discouraging. Ryoho, Ashina, Tsuruga, what is prepared to be sale? Understood! Christ. What the? Oh, it's a thing of candy. My sister keeps a lot of these by her desk, but doesn't exactly organize them. Look at the sun rays. There's several islands surrounding the main island. This must be the Diadem of Lights. I think this place is pretty fancy, judging by the name, but it's totally run down. How come you should not live in a dump like this? The awakening of the Maya's area will be this radiant sun breaking through clouded skies, spelling the darkness leading the Sakura Empire to new glory. Why they always have to put this weird poetic stuff in our orders? Who the heck knows what this is trying to say? I guess, like, Shinano's supposed to be super badass and be able to defeat any enemy? Is that enough for ordinary people? I guess so. Of course it's just a bit vague. Think they're really gonna protect Shinano at all costs because we'll just assume he's about to be stolen on it? After Nagato was attacked alone by the sirens, you all had to be more vigilant. This place is still scarred by the battle that occurred here. Best that Shinano not remain here until the sirens attack again. For sure! Besides, I'd love to see Shinano show off her powers back at the main island. Yeah, it's better for us all around. So this should report. Is that Lady Shinano? She's so gorgeous. Well, we're present just as intense as Mushashi's. I can hear her all the way out here. There's no shoujo in here. According to the plan, Lady Shinano's supposed to come alone. I was thinking it'd be always let's see Lady Shinano sits there alone. Such an important person, you'd be naturally to have it attended, would you? Yeah, but boy. In any case, I'm sure she has her reasons. Alright, let's keep them waiting. Everyone, let's pick up our pace. Alright, let's get into these battles. Level 22, and she's level 22. Perfect. Alright. And, for those who don't know, this is a battle against the Sirens, who kind of meant to be the shadowy antagonists presiding over everything. We've seen a few of them, a little bit, in some cutscenes, actually, but not very much. They're meant to be intentionally mysterious and dark. By that I mean nobody freaking knows. I don't even think the devs know what they're gonna do with them. I do wish I had a more themed, like, Japanese fleet for this mission. But this mission is incredibly simplistic and straightforward. Which is kind of why I set Arizona here to get her some levels. Same thing for Saryo and Hiryo. Alright, perfect. There goes one wave. These events are kind of where the game gets to have a little bit more of that bullet hell that the game kind of advertises. Tricky formations and very fast firing. You gotta be kind of careful to make sure you don't get overwhelmed by just a constant barrage of fire. Help? Crap. Okay, we're through that one piece at least. Okay. Just one more shot. Perfect. Didn't need my airstrikes there at all. Nice. Yeah, this is going to be a very long episode. We've already been going for 33 minutes. It hasn't really felt like that long at all. Mercy. Also, something amuses me. So, Shinano released one of this game's very few ultra-rare rarities. The highest I've gotten is super rare. But her build time is 5 hours and 15 minutes, which is a fairly long time, I do admit. But it's not as long as a lot of other, even super rares. It's like more of the only buildable ultra-rare in the entire game. Screw it. I'm desperate. Phew. Okay, we're good. Man, this stage is actually roughing me up pretty bad.
ジャベリンはすごいでしょ。
After joining out with Shinano, peacefully left the Diadem of Light, make their way back to the Sakura Empire's main island. Hey Shinano, this is your first time wearing the Diadem of Light, yeah? So, like, how's it feel having the wind and waves at your side? It's a familiar one. Slightly different, but not by much. Yeah, by the way, do you have a fortune-telling app for all the raids these days? Fortune-telling? This one's dreams of already shown the future. And, what is it? Don't worry about it, forget I asked. Yeah, man, how did I bring up sense of project? So much for my plan to lighten up the mood a bit. It's probably fine. Ladies and Arnold have been sleeping for such a long time, so probably has no idea about the latest trends. What do you expect? This state, Ladies and Arnold is still the third ship of the Yamcha class that has way duty of leading the Sakura Empire into the future. I just feel the same way about Lady Nakatomi. She's a cutesy side to her in private. I wonder if Lady Shinano also... I can picture that. Imagine flipping those big, fluffy tails. Suzuki. Do you wish to rest upon this one's tail? Did you read my mind? Wait, but can I really? Look at you. I really shouldn't apologize for my indiscretion. No, it's too bad then. I don't know, but Lady Shinano really does seem to be awfully sleepy. Lady Shinano, should you have no objections, I would recommend you rest upon one of my mass-produced ships. How far the Sakura's Empire main island? There should be a little risk of encountering sirens. Of course, if anyone seeks to block our way, I will see to it that they do not live to tell the tale. And this is our boss fight, up against the siren. We don't have to face these yet, I don't think. Yeah, these are purely events-only bosses. You don't face them really in the main story. They're just references. Perfect. Torpedoes are really good at neutralizing fleets at the start, so if you can throw them out very quickly, you can get a lot of damage off very fast. And there. I like to fire on the cruiser behind the siren, not at the siren itself at the moment. Oh, well, whatever. Dodge. Bill.
ジャベリンの活躍見てくださいね。私の番。分かった。
Whatever. I'll level up torpedoes so I can smash through all three.
姉様の客船日は天下無双よ。
力を貸して。
イノシカ長。
Let's talk to back a little bit.
ジャベリンの活躍見てくださいね。
I get one wisdom key.
ジャベリンはすごいでしょ。
Perfect. Did I fall asleep? Others approach. Lady Shinano, is your perception so keen even when you're asleep? Gee, there's another Sakura Empire fleet in front of us. Let me confirm. Looks to be the mission ship Hashino being escorted back to the main island by Chiyose and Chiyoda's group. Oh my god, my Japanese is absolutely horrendous. I'm kind of learning language, but my pronunciation is still so rocky. I'm so sorry. Mission ship Hashino. I remember hearing about a transport operation. It's usually the mission ship sailing without sorting fleets. Or scaring with her. She was in charge of steering stuff for Yamcha class guns, right? Now there weren't really any military ships planned after Lady Shinano, but do you think that... Curiosity kills the cat, Kumano. Weren't you strictly prohibited from talking about this kind of thing? Suzuki is right. It seems we should have to learn something that puts the odds on the Kage. Remember how thick the tension was between them at the last festival? Spooky. Guess we should leave this stuff alone. Well, at least we're in the same direction. If we work together, we'll all be safer along the way. Order strike from Lady Shinano? Such a weak individual as myself. The only voice that will maintain, be constant, is Shinano, because it's so easy to remember. Much more important duty to accomplish than supporting one such as myself. Yes, that's of course the convergence of minds. Yes, exactly. Hey, Suzuki, what the heck is she talking about? I think she's trying to say that because our mission should differ, there's no need for us to accompany them. So we're gonna pass each other by then? Keyword. Receive the incoming communication from the other fleet. How do we respond? Sure, put them through. We're not working together. We at least shouldn't forget common courtesy. On the high seas, follow up with members of the Sakura Empire. Mr. Chitose, we're currently carrying out today a transport mission to the main island. It's a pleasure to see you. This is Key, also currently on the way to the main island. We appreciate your hard work in escorting our transport ships. Is there a carrier formation? Is that Lady Shinato? Whoa, how lucky! Are we witnessing Lady Shinato's maiden voyage? Oh, you guys have been since we last met. It's good to see you all. Since we last... Have we met before, Lady Shinato? Hey, these events are not of this world. This will be our first meeting. It's my first time seeing you awake. Pleased to meet you, Lady Shinato. I am Kashino, munition ship, currently carrying out a transport mission. By the way, I heard you were awake not too long ago. Did you feel alright? Is there something you ever took with? Just one felt a flicker of strength from within. Kashino, thank you for your contribution to this news rebirth. It's all part of my job. No need to thank me. Hey, thanks, Sean. I won't delay you any further. It's hard to meet you. I hope the rest of your journey is smooth. The gods watch you over you, carrying you safely your destiny. Oh, jeez. Sonato's voice makes me really tired. Hey, maybe once I finish this video, I should turn in for a nap. Also, to once again date this video, it is currently 9:25 a.m. at September 17th, 2020. The first day of this event. Game for reenactment. Dreamwaker sees some glimpse of the future. She awakens to fulfill the duties she was entrusted with. Anyway, so let's pull out my main fleet and my submarines. Perfect. Watch out if you want to see enemies. Send disturbance. We've already entered a mirror sea. How could that be? It's been ages since the sirens have entered these waters. And besides, Chiyoda and Chitose passed through a moment ago without any issues. The loads of things. They're waiting for us. We've been ambushed. Science will see after. Lady Shinato, the science will surely be targeting you. Do not leave my side. Very well. Once will do whatever she can. Those bastards are trying to take advantage of Lady Shinato when she's most vulnerable. Don't know if plan succeeds. Enter battle formation on Lady Shinato and prepare to engage. Level 22. That's largely how sirens work. They will travel around a certain area, attacking enemies, and inflicting pretty good chip damage on them. Since they've chipped these sirens, let's go in and take them down. Oh wait, I just realized there might be a problem. Uh-oh. Ah yes, submarines. They can only be attacked by special anti-submarine weaponry, and as you can see, I have to be a certain radius that can fire that at them. Fortunately, some bosses will surface and I'll shoot them normally. I need to get off a lot more damage than I'm currently doing. Yo, try and pack this siren in. Fire! That miss. Oh, that was bad. My submarines got roughed up because they actually surfaced during that engagement. Okay then. Yeah, they don't have very high health, but they do inflict a good amount of damage with constant torpedo volleys. No, I don't want to retreat. I want to switch. You know, these missions can get dangerous very quickly. Fortunately, nothing my ships can handle. They're elites, experts in their field, professionals, I like to think. Like that, come on, damage. Fortunately, you never really need to destroy submarines to beat missions unless it's a boss. In most cases, a lot of the time they do surface. There are only certain conditions where they'll just stick underwater and say, haha, try to fight me now, punk. I move up here, because pretty sure the boss spawns up here. And my movement rate's actually limited in these events. As you can see, I'm only able to move like 3 spaces at a time instead of traversing the entire map like I'm usually able to. Which is usually fairly interesting, but also kind of annoying. It just depends on whether or not you like gimmicks. Don't worry, we're fine, we're fine, we're fine, we're fine, we're fine, we're fine, we're fine. Perfect. I am not good at damaging these cruisers, I say, and then wait on scanning to see that I destroyed them. We're taking a lot of damage. Airstrike, 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 mercy. Thank you, Kiryu. You are a lifesaver. So I'm getting sore from being hunched over a desk. 45 minutes. After I finish this off, I will be able to unlock one more summon and then do that. Be careful, huge enemy fleet is appearing in front of us. Damn, there are huge fleets coming at us in any direction you look. No, I mean, this one's bigger than the rest. I'm also picking up that leader here. It seems to be Tester. Absolutely, Tester. Good work. Damn. Not exactly in a best position to take on a head-on fight against a Siren and a Mirror Sea. First and foremost, defend Lady Shinano with your life. Try to find a way out here. Sirens. Sirens, sirens, sirens. You are fun to thrash, especially when your name is Tester. I'm not the fondest man of Tester Beta in the world, so it'll be more fun to just, beat her into a little bit. That. A little bit more damage. Perfect. Another torpedo volley. I want to save my last torpedoes for the boss. Things are looking good. Okay, let me break clear the Mirror Sea alone. Shinosuke's fleet can't spawn far. I'll find them and have them turn back. We're also far from the dive-level flight. You can send out an SOS signal. The fleet there can also come to our aid. No, there's way too many of them. You'll never be able to get out alive. Besides, you haven't looked at the way out yet. Even if you can stave off these enemies for a while, how are you going to get back to us? But they haven't made their move yet. Based on their numbers, Tetris is planning on letting us leave without a fight. I have one option. If focus all attacks the single point, if we can break Tetris' command module, we'll be able to create no plan to get out of here. Going straight for the jugular, huh? It's just Tester. Might be able to pull out for our numbers. But throwing some escorts, we've got a problem in our hands. This one. So take care of Tester. But Lady Shinano, your powers haven't come back yet. This one has her own methods. Many times it's going to stop the fighting. Even in these states, victory is possible. In all the sad and cruel dreams, protect the Sakura Empire. To bring glory and hope to her people. That's been the unwielding purpose of this one's life. I understand. Fight to your heart's content, Lady Shinano. We'll clear the way forward for you. Cheap shots. Yeah, this is where the game really becomes a bullet hell. Tester has a lot of bulk, as you can see, 40 HP bars. That's twice as much as here you were just watching a minute ago. And thankfully I get to show off something. Airstrikes actually break off all enemy fire. So it's very helpful if you can't get through no matter what. You can throw it out to just have a few seconds of a break. 50%, just one more clear. I'm not focused on 3-star these because it doesn't give you anything. 48 minutes. I'm sorry this has been a longer episode, but as soon as I finish this off, I can do one more build. I've been wanting to do that before I pack it in. Thankfully that Siren fleet isn't always a submarine. Right now that's just a basic destroyer. So you can actually put up a pretty good fight. So you can actually put up a more normal fight against them. Submarine warfare is not nearly as important as anti-aircraft warfare. I don't think many of the main story missions have submarines. It's just occasional events that throw them out at you to be cruel. Alright. Perfect. We've almost got a bomber, calibration ready. Ah crap, fumbled my phone. I have my phone on my side, just pulling up notes. filling up notes to make sure I'm mostly right about what I'm talking about, and I just freaking fumbled it like an idiot. It's not broken, it's just, good work. I'm actually not sure what, Also, I don't know if any of you ever catch it, but during that loading screen for a second, when it's going from the battle back to the map, in the top left it says Scarecrow of Iron and Blood Part 1 for like half a second. That is a different event that was like a little bit ago. It's kind of funny that they're it's kind of funny that it's that the text is here for it. Maybe just a bit of a visual glitch. It doesn't matter too much, I suppose. It's just kind of funny to point out. I like to point out tiny little mistakes in programming. Because I'm kind of a jerk. I can't program a game worth anything, so I'm allowed to make fun of people. I never pretended to be a genius. I just pretended to have fun. Alright, let's just break this and then break the boss. How about we going for like 50 minutes? Yeah, 51 minutes. I am so sorry. There's a lot I wanted to do today. It seems I actually won't be streaming I might not be streaming the Fox Mines later. I might be streaming some of this. It depends on how high the levels get on these stages, because I don't think I can beat all of it. Usually I don't want to do an event unless I can clear it all. But, I feel like I owe it to you to show you, because it's a new event, I'm sure everyone wants to see it. Yeah, there's Tester again. Let's just, beat her senseless and get out of here. The Siren bosses aren't that hard, I suppose. Sure, the patterns are really hard to avoid, but they don't deal too much damage. It's really just making sure you don't get shipped by like 30. And I've got like my strong fleets here. They don't last long at all. Come on, come on, come on. Let's get her down, get her down. There we go, there we go. Screw it. Alright, okay, of course, the torpedoes, she spawns in, the second torpedoes go and they miss. That's just weird. What are you doing, game? Ah, Jesus, glitching again. Okay, I don't like that. And knocked out of the park. The spine should look so much more. How dull. Is this really all the mighty Shinano is capable of? Converted Yamato-class hull, armored aircraft carrier Shinano. Your builds represent the hope of the Sakura Empire, but your actual performance? Tester, this one is supposed to countless times. Is that so? That was supposed to be my line. Real experiments require reliable data, rigorous modeling, and a large amount of calculations. What you rely on is nothing but a fantasy. Hey Shinano, you're overextending. Get back into formation quickly. This is the correct way. Only this way will test your weapon really. Is this what you're aiming for? After the test space battery has been damaged, your attack ratio is increased. There's a supply module. Submarines? Impossible. Reactors concluded. I'm glad you came here, Shinano, but know this. Your access alone will never change the fate of the Sakura Empire. Data entry complete, and upon this timeline, nothing will change. What can't be? I saw the dreams many times. What was going to happen? I had awoken. How could this life amount to so little? This fate is too cruel. And we have beaten that. Sorry for a longer episode, but all of this has been for one last thing. One final wisdom cube. And with that, I have enough for one final summon.
君はこの艦隊の指揮官？
I am so utterly sorry for that. I freaking made you watch for like 20 more minutes, and that was the result. I am so unequivocally sorry for making you waste so much time if you're still watching. I'll see you tomorrow for the stream. Rhys Dragon signing off.